Innovation has been a foundation for Cameron from its beginning. Conductor Sharing Wellhead, or CSW, continues this legacy. As platform costs continue to escalate, CSW technology allows for completing multiple wells in a single conductor pipe, thereby reducing overall platform costs by maximizing the capacity of each slot. Drilling a well for multiple completions in a single conductor pipe takes experience, and Cameron has it. Cameron offers several drilling methods to ensure bit separation downhole. For our demonstration, we will use a dummy string to reserve space for drilling the second hole. We begin by driving in the conductor pipe. Notice, as the conductor pipe is driven, it will naturally tend to tail off in one direction. We have exaggerated this in our example. Next, a cleanout bit is used to drill out the inside of the conductor pipe and a short distance beyond, thus creating a rat hole. With the bit located at the bottom of the conductor pipe, a gyro is run by wireline. This establishes the conductor pipe's deviation and identifies the high and low sides. The high side is the direction in which the conductor pipe has traveled, and the low side is directly across. The gyro and the bit are then retrieved. Back on the surface, the conductor pipe is cut to the desired height. The casing head housing is installed and oriented. The dummy string is then run and hung off in the bowl of the casing head housing closest to the low side. The dummy string will reserve space downhole for the second bit while the first hole section is drilled, run, and cemented. An isolation cap is then installed and tested over the dummy string on the low side of the casing head housing. The drilling riser and BOP is now installed and tested on the high side. With the dummy string positioned along the low side, the high side is then drilled out for surface casing to the desired depth. The drill string is then retrieved and the surface casing run. At the surface, the first casing string is run and supported by a casing hanger that is landed in the bowl of the casing head housing. Once landed, the casing hanger seals are pressure tested from a port located on the outside of the housing. With the seal integrity verified, cement is pumped down through the casing followed by a plug. A column of fluid is used to displace the cement around and back up the outside of the surface casing. The fluid is filled to a height of about 250 feet short of the conductor pipe. At the surface, the casing hanger running tool is then removed, followed by the BOP and riser assembly. At this point, an isolation cap is installed and tested over the high side casing hanger. Operations now shift to the low side. The isolation cap is removed and the riser and BOP installed and tested. The dummy string is retrieved by use of the casing hanger running tool. Next, the hole is drilled to the desired depth and the drilling string retrieved. Casing is then run in the hole and landed in the casing head housing. Once the casing hanger seals are tested, the cementing continues through the casing. Additional cement is pumped downhole to fill the remainder of the high side annulus, as well as the conductor pipe to the desired height. This completes the installation of the surface casings. The completions of each wellhead are conducted in a traditional manner, utilizing mandrel casing hangers, pack-offs, and tubing hangers, featuring optional metal seals and multiple control lines. The resulting wellheads can be independently serviced without disruption to production. CSW offers distinct advantages in cost savings and increased production for your operation.